Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 59 of Crucible Solo Self-Bound League. Today, I'm going to be pretty much finishing up my journey through the league. The main goal is just get to 35 challenges. That's what I want to get to, and hopefully I can pull that off. Just a few little quick challenges. Just need to run a feared and stuff, so I'll mostly be sticking around with this Lightning Conduit Hierophant that I have made. But it has been a while since y'all have heard from me. It's been almost 2 weeks since I've got an actual video out. So I'm going to put timestamps so you can jump ahead if you'd like. But we're going to go into some story time here. So I got to go up to my brother's place. I did some live streaming up there, which was really cool. I've not gotten to actually live stream Path of Exile in like 2+ years. Anything that I've live streamed has just been a league announcement or kind of like ExileCon was, and it never really been an ideal scenario, but it was a lot of fun. I got to see some new faces or names, I guess, that have been watching the channel. Haven't interacted with as much, and I think one thing it really showed me was I don't get as much like direct interaction with my viewers. A lot of streamers and stuff do, so y'all don't always get to hear about a lot of stuff going on in the background of my life and stuff. And I had people all throughout the time that I was streaming like asking how the move went and how I was doing and stuff like that. Just small little chats that it's strange to me. But I also discovered that like the way that I approach creating these videos is pretty different from what goes into a live stream. There's a lot more chat and viewer interaction in the live stream, which in the end makes it a lot harder to edit down, because if nothing's happening while I'm just recording, I just don't say anything and I just cut all that out, which makes it way easier to get these videos finished and gone through. So if I ever got to the situation where I'd actually be able to continually live stream, I'd have to work around that issue and go into the content creating space with a little bit more of a plan, I guess. But then after ExileCon, I came back from my brother's, and as any like kind of physical activity that I would be doing, it's going to take me time to recover from that given the issues that I have, and coming back was a little bit harder than going up there. A little bit more work I had to do to get everything moved back in and set back up, so I was feeling pretty out of it for a couple of days, and I was looking to try and get the video out by like last Thursday or Friday, but then that's when things took a different turn. So you might be able to see, if I just sit here and stare at the camera blank face, you might be able to see the swelling in the left side of my face, or that my left eye doesn't open quite as much. The swelling's gone down quite a bit, but we'll get into more of the story bit here that I want to dive into. So long story short here, I have a tooth here that I guess like decayed to the point that it revealed the nerve core of the tooth. I let that nerve core decay to the point that the nerve in the tooth is gone. So the tooth is basically dead, but the tooth is still there. It can provide benefit to me as I continue going through my life. That's important to me because I think I entered high school with 17 teeth. The teeth just didn't grow in. 1 baby tooth, 1 wisdom tooth, and 15 other teeth. That's it. In high school, I had 1 of those teeth pulled. So then I have 16 teeth. Average adult has 32 teeth, including their 4 wisdom teeth. So I guess for a normal adult, if you got your wisdom teeth pulled, you'd have 28 teeth. So I have 16, that is 15 plus a wisdom tooth. And the missing 16 teeth just never grew in. Just never existed ever. And that's wild. So the last time I've actually seen a dentist was in like 2011 or something. It's been 11-12 years. So it's been a while, and that dentist had told me that he wanted my wisdom tooth, my single wisdom tooth, to grow in. He wanted it to come in. So 2014 or so, that started happening when I was in my mid to late 20s, and instead of growing in, that tooth decided it wants to come in like sideways, and it like drills through the core of the like furthest back molar I have on my left side. So that tooth is completely dead. And I know what that pain is like, of like the nerve core getting destroyed in a tooth. That was like a month long of just like agonizing pain but since that tooth way back there isn't used as often, I was able to manage it. It wasn't too bad. But then fast forward a little bit. So a lot of you might know, which I don't show it off very much. And since I've been missing so many teeth, my jaw is smaller. I've gone through a lot of periods where I would like talk through my teeth. My mouth doesn't open as wide and whatnot. But a lot of you might notice I'm missing a tooth. I can't open my mouth all the way, but I'm missing a tooth right here. And that was the baby tooth. So one of my very front teeth right here was a baby tooth that I carried with me into my late 20s before it finally decided to give and go. It was like 2 or 3 years ago now at this point, and I remember when that tooth finally is just decayed to the point where it hit that nerve core, and it's extremely painful, like screaming, throbbing pain just coming out of that one little nerve in your mouth. And I didn't know what to do about it at the time. We got like this numbing agent, and I just kept applying that on there, and eventually it went away. But it didn't go away because the nerve like died off in the tooth, and then slowly over the next week or so the end of that nerve slowly worked its way up my face, and still to this day if I push right on the inside of my nose right here, I can feel where that nerve is from that baby tooth. So since that baby tooth was there, the tooth beside it has had a lot of issues of its own, and this is the tooth that like abscessed, and about 4 or 5 days ago now that I guess that nerve core got revealed in that tooth. And in my mind, I've always known since I was in high school I was going to have something crazy done with my teeth. Like, I've never known what it's like to have a full set of teeth in my life. I'm just missing teeth in my face, like all over the place. So like, and I've only had that one tooth pulled in high school right over here. So it's like I've tried to do the best I could to take care of my teeth, but at the same time, I know all these teeth are going. So this one was the first like healthy tooth that has gone. I mean, the one with the wisdom tooth, nothing I could have done. Baby tooth, nothing I could have done. Now, my parents are kind of at odds about what my process was for this, but I felt that nerve core get hit, and I felt the pain, and I feel like most people would like, I need to go to the dentist right now. We need to solve this. And in my case, they definitely would have pulled this tooth, in which case I wouldn't have it anymore at all. Or they would have tried to seal it up, and that tooth would still be able to exhibit spurts of that pain for however long that tooth remained. So in my mind, I'm just like, do what I did for the baby tooth, let that nerve core decay and die off in the tooth, let the nerve push up through my face, which is why my face is all swollen. Like, over the past couple days, like, my face was so swollen I could barely see out of my left eye, but now I can at least see today. I got to sleep last night, and I'm like 36 hours off of pain meds. We're in a much better situation. So it took like 4 days of being in awful pain, using a numbing agent, hitting pain meds. I was being careful, like, you don't want to mess around with pain meds, and I'm not trying to treat the pain, I'm trying to follow the directions on the bottle, so like I'm not trying to overdose on pain meds because I have a sore tooth. But yeah, the like hours 5 to 8 when like getting to the next dosage of pain meds, ooh, that sucked so bad over the past few days, and my face just kept getting more swollen, and the pain just nonstop. My brother's doing everything he can to just like help keep my mind distracted. Yeah, that was pretty awful, but now we're past it, and I still have the remains of that tooth. I can still now use that tooth in my mouth of no teeth to do things for me, and it's never gonna have pain in it again, which was my thought. And yeah, my parents, I don't think were as happy about my approach to that, but now I'm not going to have a painful tooth, and I'm not going to have no tooth, so I get to keep whatever's left of that tooth until I might someday, hope to God, get to fix my teeth in my face. So that's what happened to me. Face still a bit swollen. I am going to see a doctor tomorrow, so don't freak out. Like, yes, it can get infected. Yes, the inflammation's been there for a while, but it's pretty much gone exactly as I expected it to. And I ate a chicken sandwich using that tooth to bite through a piece of chicken not even like 2 hours ago, and completely painless, just fine. And I feel like for me, that's best case scenario. So, yeah, there's that story. Crazy life I live. It was not exactly ideal in the timing, as I have 9 build guides to get out that was supposed to start yesterday. So I'm gonna have to like double up videos to get all these build guides out, but I'm functional. I'm not dead. We're going on. Keep it going. Play some Path of Exile. It's the first time I've actually logged into this game since like before ExileCon. I just had to do the password reset, all that. Like, I've been a mess for the past week. But with that said, yeah, it's a crazy few days. I'm happy to start moving forward and getting these videos wrapped up and pushed out. Again, I'm definitely going to have to push out multiple videos on some of these days to get all these build guides out and done, but I am determined to get through it, so we shall. Episode 59 of this was originally going to be like completely depleting the Caldera map pool and go for a last shot at the bow. I live streamed a lot of that. That VOD is there should you want to see that, but I haven't had the patience of mind to be able to go through that VOD, edit it down, and with everything going on with me, so we're just going to focus on challenges. That'll just kind of be a lost little piece of the journey. But I guess let's get to it. We'll start here. Breachstones. Maven influenced Breachstones. Yeah, send it. So yeah, the big things I get to do today are finish these last Maven invitations, including the Feared. I have to do the Hidden, Forgotten, and the Feared. And that'll get me a challenge done. I think I have everything I need except the Chalula Breachstone, which I might be able to convert with Harvest, hopefully. Hopefully it only takes one attempt as well. But I do have a good bossing build that does damage in this Lightning Conduit, so I think it should be fine, even if it takes a couple of portals. And this build will handily get through anything else I need done. Fishing for a unique monster out of a Crucible, a few more altars, needed Doriani's map. A lot of kind of really random but really focus things to get everything finished. And then I won't completely conclude this series today. We'll do one more video where I open up all the div cards, as I've been alluding to all League, and then maybe some divination card gambles in there as well. Some kind of wrap up thoughts on the League and all the builds I made, and we'll wrap it up next time. I thought about nixing that video, but I still really want to do it, so okay. Zoth, easy. I didn't even sigil a power this. I could have sigiled a power. Oh, Aura Storms went down. The escape dropped off that. Okay, so I could have potentially farmed for the 7 League step by doing Breachstones. Interesting. I still don't know that I'm sold on what they did to Breaches. Like, we have to think about everything now very differently, because I was originally kind of thinking they're trying to slim down Breaches as to maybe find its place into Path of Exile 2. But now knowing these are going to be completely different games makes me understand the changes with Breach less. Like, there was an entry-level Breach thing, and then there were these more advanced versions of it, but now Breach is like in-game content only. If you want to do Breachstones and really have a chance at getting Breach uniques, you can't farm those in yellow maps anymore. You only getting those through trade or an SSF if you are capable of doing these 81 Breachstones or higher for Ol and Chalula. So you can't farm the lower level stuff and get the items out of it if your character isn't as capable. And I don't like in Path of Exile that so much stuff is pushed to this T14 to 16 map threshold, so that every character has to be able to get to that point at this point. Like, a character can't get to only white maps in this day and age of Path of Exile, and that build feel like it accomplished what it was going for, because that character can farm next to nothing with regards to what an in-game character can do. Like, you need gear bases, you need oils you can't get at that level. Like, what can you actually get other than catalysts in white maps? And I actually think you get less catalysts in white maps than you do in the higher tier. So, like, I understand there needs to be tiering to rewards, but there was tiering in the Breach rewards, right? There's less chance at your blessings and your uniques in the normal Breachstones, but you push the qualities up higher, you had more higher chance at the rewards. So there was actually tiering there. It still does exist with Legion. Legion has the 2-way, 3-way, 4-way, 5-way Legions. It's like they said, no, you can only do 5-way Legions now with regard to Breach. That's what it feels like, which is strange. Well, I guess, like, my big takeaway with regards to Breach is, like, we have to start looking at all Path of Exile 1 changes as being changes for Path of Exile 1, knowing that PoE 1 and 2 are going to be separate games. So there's no more looking at this Breach change, for example, and thinking, okay, this is being done maybe for PoE 2 in the future. No, we no more of that kind of thought process to offer an excuse for a change that is made. I like this build a lot until the Orb of Storms goes away. It's so weird, this build. Got a unique out of this one. But yeah, now these top-in breachstones like don't guarantee you rewards. That feels weird. A pure breachstone would have guaranteed you a unique and a blessing before, like in all of the previous leagues. And that's essentially what I just did, was a pure breachstone. Monster physical damage reduction, chain, endurance charge, poison and impale, bleed chance. That's pretty solid. I can do that. I need 5 splinters of Cheula. I can definitely get that with the harvest bench. And this should just be super easy, I think. I'll be able to hit multiple of them at the same time, even. Ooh, and then I got blowed up by something. Let's try this again, eh? Oh, I animation canceled my Sigil of Power. That's not good. Sigil of Power right in the center. There we go. Ah! I don't know what I did for ult to blow those spikes. That killed me. I've always heard this is like the hardest of these fights too. There's so much going on in this fight. Need to get Cole out of here, that'll help. Ash is super scary. Ol decides to blow up all these like bone spikes. I'll be dead real quick. Ol and Toll are so close. I don't even know. I died before the blast went off there. I don't even know. Okay, hopefully they're saving this. I go to here, drop this, hit them. Oh, please, come here. And die. There we go. I can't see anything! Last portal. Hopefully I have to run another set of breaches. Yikes. Okay, there's only these two left. Had a couple good hits there for a second. They are getting healed. Not ideal. Don't get hit by that. Okay, those are getting sucked in. She can warp across the room, and it changes the direction of those little orbs. It's a real pain when that happens. We can get Ash out of here, though. There we go. Oh, that's done. Ah, that was crazy. Not play for 2 weeks and jump back in. That's the first thing you do. It's kind of sketch, I'd say. Got it done. Alright, get more Shrine Chants. Orb of Conflict out of there as well. Alright, next, do I have all of these? Augmented, rewritten, twisted. Are you kidding me? I actually don't have all of these maps. So I need an altered. So I have 6 of one, I have 7 cortexes, 3 rewrittens, and 5 twisted. No altered. Well that's fun. Well then, that sucks. What do I do about that? Other than just do boss rushing, I could. Synthesis map. I get 2 chances here. I've avoided using div cards all league for anything that wasn't mandatory. This feels mandatory at the moment. Cortex. Of course. Twisted. Okay. So that did not give me what I needed. Ugh. There's another Cortex here as well. Maybe I can get somebody to carry one for me in Trade League. Alright then. Have the node, Alright, yeah, I need like city squares. Do the Crucible, get out. Let me turn off all the Harbingers. I'm calling it right here on the bow. It ain't happening. No Crucible tree on a Lionize in SSF for me. More shrines. Get all of the map drop duplication. I don't think I need synthesis at all. Means I should probably grab some harvest stuff so I can bulk up for some div card gambles next episode. I don't have lots of city square maps. I could probably retool this to anything but Caldera. Ugh. Maps with quick access to the boss. So city square is a good one. I like the idea of cemetery. Solid. Dunes, that's one. I think shore is solid. There's maps that I know I can easily find the boss on, like a Barrows, but the map, if I need to go hunt down the Crucible or a Harvest, Barrows is not ideal. The ley line's close, but pushing it. Coves. That's a good one. See, Strand can be really long. You won't miss your Crucible or Harvest in a Strand. I can put that one on the list. I'm gonna throw on Arcade, throw on Beach, throw on Canyon, and then my two favorites from the lot that I think are probably the best, City Square and Coves. So Coves I can Horizon maps into, so maybe it's Coves. I guess I send all of these Crucibles to 100. I need to kill rares, and I need one specific unique enemy to show up. And it looks like this one can handle it. I did not get the unique I wanted, but I did get a unique to spawn. That's a good sign, I think. Boss is kind of tanky though. With 100 on this, I'm definitely not getting big shocks off. 49 is like one of the highest I've seen. 53, usually less than that. Oh, I didn't bring Exarch altars into this. Explains a little bit. Hey, the twins. Lovely. Exactly what I needed. And a Jack the Axe. I think that might be the first of the league. While this may not be the best axe, Grant's level 20 Thirst for Blood skill. Doesn't have attack speed, but a lot of solid flat fizz. This axe, when you use it, has unique voice lines that it'll speak to you. Interesting. There's a Cortex. Exactly what I needed. No, there's a Soul Eater in here. Oh, that is bad. Lightning and shock resistant. Ah! Luckily, I had the Skeleton Shrine. I'll deal with it. I don't know the answer to this. Maybe one of you guys does. If I use these cartography scarabs on my map, do those add to this percent chance for a synthesis map to drop? Because 50% chance on that pushes up to 2.25. I like the idea of that. Carry on. This is also not the one that I need. And that Crucible completion gets me an Exalted Orb. Nice. I'll take it. It was like the best one I saw in here of all of these. A comprehensive scouting report. No. A chance there for my Doriani's map. If it hits, keep me out of Delve. Craftables of all side areas next league. Sounds so cool. A deterministic way to farm for Trial Master. Finding your goals done. Okay, so now all I need for Crucibles is to fish for my unique. Agnosia's not the one. I need like Autodromo, the one with the like slash melee attack thing. So that's 31. Might never get these 20 chaos now that I'm just blasting these. I see no uniques. Yeah, so I should just go farm the boss. I still need 47 Exarch altars as well. So I do gotta keep killing things for the time being. I just pushed my life reservation past another 100 threshold with my vitality as it just leveled up. So that's an extra chunk of energy shield. Ooh, this is a new portal. This must have been the Twitch drop from Exile Con. Hey, comprehensive scouting report. Getting 35 challenges will be really easy if that hits. What we got? Elder Guardian. Nope. Sometimes I pop these level 100s and everything just dies really easily. Another comprehensive, Veritania, Untainted Paradise T10, and a Beachhead. The Geomantric Gyre. I think that is the unique staff. What have we here? Has one socket, only passive skills. Rolled pretty nicely here as well. So what do we got? Deadly Ailments. Okay. Crit damage or Unleash. Combustion, Cold Pin, Swift Affliction. There's a little bit of synergy down here. The Swift Affliction, Deadly Ailments. I don't know about the Unleash. There's Spell Echo. That doesn't work with Unleash. Efficacy fits with this as well. And then Bone Chill. So Deadly Ailments doesn't work with anything Cold Dot. There's Unbound Ailments. Combustion's out of place. Crit damage. Not a huge win there, I don't think. Another 40 chaos from selling these weapons. I'll take it. Ooh, a Divine. That's what I want. Another Therion. I haven't seen one of these in a minute. The Shepherd's Sandals. Okay, that's a div card. The one is new to me. Item level 100 double implicit unique boots. And that was from the Eater altar. So where that actually comes from, I have no idea. An efficient training. Cool. Another comprehensive scouting report. There it is. Doriani's Machinarium. Okay, well, let's go. That's huge. That saves me a lot of time. And I could potentially get out of this without finding that Crucible boss now. Actually, it might be harder to find the altered distant memory and do that in the field than it is to find that unique Crucible boss. Like, that's what it settles down to. One of those will happen, one of them won't. I think this is just a Vol fight. I don't remember. I haven't done one of these in so long. And I went lightning, lightning, lightning. Oh yeah. Not a problem. Sure. Oh, this actually gives you life. I went lightning, 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 hoping for a mana roll on this. One of the choices here determines the base type, ES, armor, or evasion. One of the choices picks the flat damage to spells and attacks. One of the choices affects the purity aura. I didn't want to look it up, so I just went lightning, lightning, lightning. So I guess the life and movement speed is guaranteed regardless. So you can craft whatever boots you're looking for in those. Then unique maps. Vinktar Square. Oh, shock immune. Interesting. I wonder if that's all of them. Not immune, but unaffected by shock. So I can at least do the damage with the build. What about this one? Unaffected by shock. Interesting. Oh, I need to know now. Okay, it must be a mod on the map. Enemies are unaffected by shock, because it's happening to enemies out here too. I didn't identify it, so... Okay, there we go. 32 challenges complete. We got a Vinktar's Vessel. Flat lightning dispels. Lightning damage leeches life. We're shocked during effect. Cool. Okay, here's an altar. Boom. 33. I need 35. So that leaves 2 more. So let's reevaluate this. Celestial Compass. I just need to do it. I need 3 of these. And I have plenty of sextants. 458. I should be able to hit that at 458 sextants. So that one's basically free. I just do it. Then the other one comes down to finding the Autonomir in a map or getting the Ultra Distant Memory to drop. Which, given the maps that I have here, like, it's ridiculous. I have 9 cortexes, and I don't have an altered distant memory. That is wild. Okay, what does this sextant thing say? Complete maps with any 3 of the following combinations of sextant modifiers while they have at least 80% item quant and are tier 16. Okay, we have a bunch of sextants. Some Surveyor's Compass. So, Strongbox, Enraged, and at least rare. Double Harbinger. Maps contain an additional Sextant Shrine? Sextant Shrine? Oh, so that's just any... Okay, that one's easy. So it's just either like the Gloom Shrine or the Charges Shrine. Yeah, this isn't bad at all. Okay, there's the Convert, and there's the Heal. Okay, that took 2. I need a map. 80% quants. Minus max possessed bosses. Minus max 2 unique bosses. That's a little better. Simple enough. Yep, and there's one. Okay, there's a Gloom Shrine. That was a Torment. Okay, there's Tormented and Gloom Shrine. Easy. 2 down. So now I need double strong boxes or double Harbinger. Okay, there's a Harbinger. And we have a strong boxes. So I guess which is the other one that shows up first. So it shouldn't be able to give me the same Harbinger or strongbox one. Strong boxes are enraged. Corrupted at least rare. Easy peasy. Didn't even take 80. And whoa, 34 challenges done. So I guess it's which one gives first. The Crucible or the unique map drop. I don't think I need to even roll the maps anymore. Go in, die standing on the Crucible, check for the unique, and then kill the boss. Now I do that until I get the last challenge completion. 35 challenges gets me the visual effect of the body armor, and 38 challenges you get like a voice line dialogue that goes with it or something. I don't need that. I just want the extra chest MTX, which is why I'm fine stopping at 35. Hopefully, the spawn rate on the uniques is not dependent on the rarity of the map, because I'm beyond caring. I don't want to roll them anymore. So if the synthesis maps are 3 map drops per 200 map completions, like, I have to hit this boss first. Is the only thing that makes any kind of sense. Molten Master, while you have 4 shrines on you. That's not a challenge I'm looking for. Already completed that one. Let's switch back to Eater of Worlds here. Hey, Divine Orb. Is that him? That's him! That's him! That's the one! Oh boy. Okay, only so many portals here. What did I do to this map? This is lightning. Power charges. Okay. Oof. He hurts. He might do chaos damage. If he's doing chaos damage, that's really bad. Alright, come on. Keep coming up. Sigil power. Ow. Oof. Okay. 2 portals left. This is the lightning storm guy. If I get the lightning storms out of here, that'll smooth things a bit. There we go. He enraged. He got to have HP and enraged. Okay, what is the most unkillable character I have? This is not it. It's gotta be the big fireball. 8490, immune to chaos damage. Fireball, flame wall, infernal cry, bubble. The bubble. That's the saving grace here. Okay, failing this would be a little bit heartbreaking, but hit this, hit the fireball. Okay, it's not all chaos damage if it's chaos damage. Bubble helps, but it gets obliterated. Ah! Run. Instant full heal. Ow! Come on. Almost there. We got it. Ow. No! No! Please, just die. Just die. Yes. 35 challenges complete. GG. Okay. Let me swap to a character that doesn't have MTX on. I think Spectral Shield Throw doesn't have MTX. So we can see, what did this get me? Why did I want this so badly? So the Chaosborn helmet. So this is the max tiers of it. It looks like I'm wearing a Chaos Orb face. But at tier 3 of the skin, it doesn't have the actual face on the front. Just has the pieces on the outside. So getting tier 4 of this, which I just unlocked, gives me the full Chaos Orb face. And then there is... Wait, tier 4 of this is locked. T4 and T5 of this come at the same time then, I guess. Yeah, okay, yeah, T4 and T5 are the same. That's not as vital to me as having that helmet piece was. Glad to have that in my arsenal. And then, I guess, since I'm not gonna do the Forgotten, let's try and do the Feared anyways. As a send-off, pretty much for the League. I will have one more video, like I've mentioned. Gonna turn in, go through all the div cards, and hopefully I've gathered enough. 7796 does not seem like a lot of life force for div card gambas for my big ticket div cards. How much does that cost? Oh, it's the yellow sacrifice div cards. So I only have like 5 chances. I might farm more of that. But I need Cheula. Then where does this? Convert breach splinters. This only takes 20. There we go. Cheula. So I need to take influence in here, and I've already done Elder for this. I'm actually kind of relieved a little bit that this isn't going to come down to me being able to beat the Feared to get these challenges done. I started this video thinking that it would be, but now this can go terribly, and it's completely okay. Ah, wow. I just got destroyed by that. I don't know what is happening in here. This attack is really bad. I avoid that one and it's pretty okay. I don't think I have any attack block on this character anymore because I spec'd it for damage. And I got the sword. Severed in sleep. Oof. I need the cold res on this ring. Unique rings. There's not cold res on this. So I do this a different way. I can go here. 50% reduced reflected damage, and passive tree. This guy right here, refund this mastery for reduced reflect. There we go. So Uber at Siri with influence. Technically there's a challenge I could do here. I think it's don't get hit by Stormcall, which isn't too hard. I popped them both open at the same time. That's not ideal. Oh wow, he died. I think I timed that so that I can get them both. Nice. No, I took out the wrong one first. So I need Okay, it's fine. The death's okay. No! This is how this fight goes very badly. Eventually get the whole room covered in that, like, fizz rain. Oof. Physical mitigation on this character, 28%, and a lot of that's coming from endurance charges. So I had a little bit of armor, maybe? No, not really. Pretty yikes. Okay, Atziri. Oh yeah, right. Sit and wait. My damage is solid. I guess for the feared, it's going to be... Do I get bad early spawns? Do I take a bad hit when I shouldn't? And then wind up bricking the fight? If I can keep it to those first 2 or 3 that spawn, then it'll be just fine. Ah! Okay, no, I did not get hit by a storm call. Flame blast. Easy. Phase at Ziri. Flame blasted again. Ah, no, 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 no! No! Whoa! How about let's not? I did that. Oh. Got her. And I did it! I did the thing! Awesome. And a Vertex. Might have been my first Uber at Ziri of the league, like, in total. I guess there's a good way to find out. Does this helmet go in the stash tab? Yep. So then Cortex. I got a lot of options to pick from. 3 additional random mods. Yep. We got more monster life, speed, frenzy charge. Could be worse. Contest for the ages. Yep. I just melt the boss real quick. Easy peasy. What about this one? Is this one? Can I melt it before its big thing? It might be taking like damage reduction there. I don't know. It's off-centered to the right. There's not as much room over here. I'm gonna die to this. Oh! There was enough room! Sure, I'll take it. Feel the pull of the void and go that way. I didn't move. I'm pretty sure he's targeting me at that time when he launches all of the things. So if I don't move and then blink behind him, just instantly let him grab me with it, I might know where he's gonna slam at that point. Alright, done. I could farm all these real quick and get myself a flask to take into this fight, but if it gives it to me, sure. If not, I'll be fine. And gloves. Life increased damage with Vol skills. Life leech effects are not removed when unreserved life is filled. With cast speed. Reduced maximum recovery of life leech, though. Ugh. With no life. Sure. Oh, and then I gotta do a Shaper. See y'all in 10 minutes. Alright, phase 3 of the Shaper. I don't know if it was 10 minutes. Well, it feels like it. So much waiting. I want this fight redone so badly, because I hate it. Boots. Shape, Orb of Dominance. And a blueprint. I don't have to do this with mods on it, do I? Yeah, it just says complete it. I'm gonna do it without mods on it, because that gives me the best chance of completing it. What do we got? Chayula's in the bottom right. Elder's bottom left. That's Sirius the left side. Shaper's at the top. And this must be Inarius. Okay. Who's it gonna be? Top and left. I guess take out Siri? Shaper Slam. I gotta get back in there quick, because I think that timer keeps going for when the next one gets released. There's a twin mod on it. Oh! That Ziri's almost dead. I think it's gonna release another one. So maybe there's not a timer here. They're just gonna... Ooh, ah! That was yikes. Okay. Yeah, no slams. Let Ziri die. I think that is Cortex coming. No, that is Chayula. Oh, even worse. Alright, let's, I guess, remove... The thing is, if I remove Shaper, both the others come out. I have to do as much damage to Chayula. Chayula's the one I'm terrified of the most. But I think Shaper's killed me multiple times already. Wish I had more AoE on Orb of Storms. That would definitely help here. Okay, there's Elder. And there's Cortex. Yes, Chayla, don't jump on top of me, please. Elder slaps. 2 portals left? I don't know. Chayla's almost gone. It's so close. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, I somehow got through that slam. Chula's gone, though. Oh, I didn't see the circle. Okay, 1 portal left. Elder and Cortex. Okay. Elder Slam, move. There's so much degen. Elder, just die, please. Slaps. Elder, just die, please. I'm gonna get warped! Ah! I gotta stay here. Okay, I got out of that. I guess that explosion... Oh, it went away. Just the Cortex. Ooh. I didn't realize I'd walked on the other side of him there. I didn't hear his voice line. No, no, no. Okay. Degen? Degen might do chaos damage. No, 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 no. Oh. So sketch. So close. Is that it? Yes! Oh, that feels good. Ultimatum aspect. Okay, I'm writing that down. That needs updated in my loot filter. For sure. It dropped as a miscellaneous unassigned currency item. Okay, so what did I get here? I know this can drop all kinds of stuff. Shaper Elder items, Orb of Conflict, 6 splinters. Ooh, Champion Kite Shield. That's now? Now I get the base for the shield? Synthesized Crimson Jewel, Voidwalker's Shimmeron. Well, that was definitely fun. I'm using this Supreme Spike Shield here. So this shield, if you didn't know, like this build should not have evasion on it. Ideally, got a evasion rating on the boots and on the gloves. Not on the helmet, but evasion rating on the shield. The only thing that's worth having on this shield is the 30% reservation efficiency. The spell block is minorly helpful. The mana regen that I've crafted. But otherwise, this shield is trash. But it's on a top tier evasion ES base. Now, I have a top tier armor ES base that I could craft to fill this same role. Does that count as a life mod? No, it's a gym mod. You just gotta hit that. Well, maybe when I get around to making the build guide for this character, I'll update that. But I think that's going to do it for me for this one. Got challenges complete. We'll finish everything else up next time. And I might get the first build guide out before I get the last video of this series done. But until then, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member. And I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.